Last episode on Create Astral, myself and Foxy stole a church, brewed beer, went exploring, and severely underestimated how much farming we had to do to get a tractor. But we did unlock the next chapter of quests on our way to get into space, so that's a plus. And today I've just logged in where we logged out last episode, and Foxy is absolutely nowhere to be seen. It appears he's ditched me out here in the wilderness. But no worries, I'm a big boy, I can find my way back to the church, which is all the way down here, and I guess that means we're going to be doing some exploring on the way. I guess it's time for a montage. Oh my days, there's giraffes. Say cheese. There's a rhino. And some little baby rhinos. Run away, run away! Swimming bit for the montage. Gotta love a bit of swimming. Reckon I can get a selfie with some lions? I don't think I'm gonna be dinner. I'm getting so distracted by nature. Pretty much directly south now. This way. Well, we're very nearly home, but while we've been running, I've also been keeping an eye out because, well, I don't really want to be living in a birch forest for the entire series, but I haven't really spotted anywhere yet where we could live. Ideally, I just want somewhere maybe coastal, maybe some plains, not a savanna, because the grass is a horrible colour. But I do want to find somewhere nicer to live. I really could do with finding a bed, but round this corner here, we should get back to the houses we first went to right at the start of the series, and hopefully they've got a bed inside. And then we just need to run through the forest to get home. It doesn't look like that one has a bed, but this one definitely does. Oh no, we stole the bed. Well, this isn't good at all. Oh, I've got an idea. There's a tent over there, isn't there? We can just steal a bit of that. Right, here we go. Let's just steal some of this. One bed, problem solved. Right, let's get home. And this is Holmes. What in the world? What? Foxy! What is this thing? I can see him. I can see his name tag. Foxy!
Ah, Mr. Beardstone.
What in the world is going on here? Where's the church? Where's the villager houses? Where's the trees? Why am I behind the bar?
I got online a few minutes before you, so I did a few bits and bobs.
Right. Such as...
Well, first I took a leisurely stroll through the savannah on the way home and took a selfie with a giraffe.
That's a bit weird. Yep. Then what?
Then I took a selfie with a family of lions.
Right. And then?
Well, then I took a selfie with a rhino.
Did you do anything that wasn't taking selfies with safari animals?
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so I got back to the village and then I thought I'd go and gather some dark oak.
Uh-huh. I mean, I do like dark oak. I almost got some myself, but I don't actually have space for it, so...
Yeah. So but I went through about 3 iron axes on that before I remembered mechanical saws exist.
Right. So then you made a mechanical saw and you chopped down all of the birch as well?
No. Then I went through another handful of iron axes and a handful of iron pickaxes, tearing down all the villagers' houses.
What did you do then? I mean, I'm clearly trying to get to what we're standing in.
After that, I decided to tear down the church layer by layer, almost all the way to the ground, and I left a couple of blocks floating up at the top just to really annoy people watching the replay of it.
Right, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, people do hate that.
And then I built this tavern from the foundation of the church.
I mean, it's a lovely tavern. It does look cool, but where's our workshop gone?
Ah, well, it's all in these chests out here, Mr. Beardstone. Very conveniently packed away.
Right, okay. So we've got no home. We've got no village. There was a lovely village here. I mean, fair enough, it was birch, but still, it was a nice village. So we've got no home, we've got no village, we've got lots of floating stuff, and our workshop is in some chests.
Look, do you want a beer or not?
I mean, yes, obviously I want a beer. Give me a beer.
You'll have to wait 20 minutes because I didn't have time to brew any.
You're the worst, Foxy. We should move. I don't want to live here. You built a lovely tavern, but this is a birch forest. I can't be seen living in a birch forest.
Well, I nearly got rid of all the birch. Won't take us long to get rid of the rest of it.
I want to live by the coast. The ocean waves.
My house, tavern thing.
It's a lovely tavern. It gives us somewhere to come visit.
We could take it with us.
Or we could not.
I'd vote taking it with us.
Are you going to pack it all into boxes?
If we can get a bit of slime and a bit of glue, we can stick it together to a contraption and put it in a pocket.
Oh, right, okay, so you do literally mean just take the entire building with us. Okay, I mean, yeah, that sounds fair. The pumpkins have grown, though. That's good.
Yeah, but the villagers trampled all of your seeds, sadly.
The villagers, or...?
No, honestly,
or you?
I came over to it while I was chopping the birch trees down. I was like, there's not many seeds in there. That's going to upset Mr. Beardstone.
There's one survivor. One solitary. I'm going to leave that.
Okay, anyway, today's quests, we are finally
Yes.
on, well, finally, we're on quest line number 2, although we still don't have a tractor.
It's actually quest line number 1. The first one
that's
was
what I meant.
0.5.
Yeah, we're not getting started anymore. And to be fair, Mr. Beardstone, this all looked pretty easy because I've already made a wrench, right? Because I had to for my mechanical saw. We've got a bunch of these things already. I've already made, mechanical saws, mechanical presses. It's easy to, it shouldn't take us too long to do this at all.
I shouldn't think so, no. But before we do this, I do think we should find somewhere to live. Like, I don't want to build up loads of machines here and have to glue all those together and move them as well. Let's make backpacks. We'll load them up with all this stuff, and then we'll leg it. So we finally had a plan. But to make backpacks, we needed straw. So I crafted myself a knife, and that brings us along to this lovely straw collecting montage. Right, well, I don't know about you, Foxy, but I think hopefully we've got enough stuff. I've got all of the wool, I've got some leather, you've got some bit. Is that my bit there?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you have a beer, mate.
Amazing.
That was thirsty work.
It was. It was. Oh, here we go again.
I'm just gonna need a minute.
To make these backpacks, though, we need to mill down the wool to get string, which basically means we need to start on this create quest line, right? And we've probably already got lots of this stuff just laying in our chests.
Yes, yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we can just quickly tick off.
Let's see how far through this we can get, and if we can make ourselves a millstone before we go, brilliant. And then yeah, we can make backpacks, we can grab all the stuff, we can move, and then we can come back for the tavern in future. I love our priorities. It's like, quick, get a backpack. Get a tractor. I will get a tractor today, Foxy. Yeah, we'll collect that. That gives me lots of free stuff. We're in the Andesite age.
Woohoo!
This is like proper speed running quests.
Do we get a reward for that? No.
No reward for getting into the Andesite age. They're just like, yeah, well done. We're getting so much stuff. This is wonderful. Backpack.
Hey, I love backpacks.
I love backpacks. Well, they're not sophisticated backpacks, but they are storage. So,
It's a backpack.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we need to determine what things we're actually going to bother taking with us then.
Well, I mean, we're not exactly going far, are we?
Create stuff, I would imagine, would be useful. Food, and a handful of building blocks.
As a priority, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I am definitely 100% full now and ready for adventure.
Me too. Let's do this.
Yes. Drink up. Onwards.
You discarded your mug, Mr. Beardstone. I put blood, sweat, and tears into these mugs.
Smash them on the floor like a Viking.
Get your boat out.
I've got it. See, look, we're all good. Onwards.
All that hard work I did over there.
You can bring it with you later. Jeez. All you need is some super glue. Little contraption. Look, there's a slime island directly in our path. If I haven't got any space in my inventory. Actually, no, I've got 2 slots because we can leave the boat on the coast when we arrive at our destination. And I drank the beer. All right, let's get some slime. Oh, one's coming down to me.
Hello, slimes. Oh, loads of slime balls here, Mr. Beardstone.
I'm a coming. All of them. Wait a sec. I'm having a wonderful time.
There we go. I've got a stack of slime.
A stack of slime. What,
Yeah.
slime blocks or balls?
No, balls.
I was going to say. I mean, either way, that's more than enough. How about this lovely flat area here?
That looks perfect.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, this'll do. Home, I call it.
Yep, we've got villagers we can terrorize.
Horses.
You can terrorize them as well if you want, yep.
And a big hole.
Ah. Well, I guess we know where our mine's going to be.
Yes.
Is it going to be here, Foxy?
No, I thought we'd do it just over at this bit over here where there's another big hole.
There's another big hole.
Yes.
If we have a look at the quest book, ultimately, today we want to get to the end of chapter 2, right? But we've made some pretty good progress with that. However, we need that tractor.
We do need that tractor.
So I'm gonna plant lots and lots and lots of crop fields. I'm gonna work towards getting us those tractors. I'm just gonna dump some chests here for putting stuff into.
Good idea. That's a very good use for chests.
It is. It is. I've heard it's the way to go. My priority is food. I need so many barrels of food, Foxy. I need 64 bags of rice.
Yeah, but you only need 2 of those. So you only need 64 onion crates or 64 tomatoes. You just pick the easy ones. You know, potato and carrot maybe.
Yeah, it says 2 required at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. We're going to have tractors in no time.
While you do that, I'm going to make a big mining machine.
We're also going to need, like, a factory of some sort, right? Somewhere where we're going to start putting all these machines and things like that. And what I'll do is, see the island opposite us?
Yes.
That's where I'll flatten out a bit, and I'll build a platform, and we'll start building a factory over there, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so what I want to do is build a farm, and we only need to get 2 of those things in order to get a tractor, apparently. So we're going to go for potatoes and carrots, I think. But we've also got to make it look nice, and that means we need to build ourselves a nice little farmhouse. We're going to need some power, I guess, because I do want to automate these little crop farms, and we're going to need a big area for fields, and this area over here is looking pretty good for all that. Question is, what do we actually have to build out of? Well, we've got primarily spruce and dark oak, and we've got a few stones and things like that. I think there might actually be some more back home, so we might have to go there and grab some of that at some point. I mean, we could use deep slate as well, but I don't really want a deep slate farmhouse. Ooh, I tell you what though, I might grow some acacia. Maybe some acacia for the roof would look nice. And we are definitely going to need to run off and get some more stone because we just don't really have enough here at all. And because I want to automate this, we're also going to need a few other things. I'm not entirely sure what. So I do wonder if the magma trick works with this, where you put a bit of magma in the ground and then you stick an encased fan on it facing the magma, and it gives you a small bit of rotational power. Although, to be honest, we do have a few water wheels laying around, so we could just use those for now. But the encased fan with magma is much closer. Question is, where do we get the magma from? Because I've not seen any ruined portals. I'm fairly sure this version of Minecraft doesn't actually have them on. And the only way to make magma blocks is to make magma creams. And, yeah, well, we certainly don't have any blaze powder. We can sift basalt? Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. I don't think we're going to be doing any of this anytime soon. So that means we're probably going to have to use the water wheels after all. Not a problem. Just not really what I wanted to do. Okay, so I think I have a small plan. What I'm going to do is mark out where I'm going to build the farmhouse. We don't actually have the blocks to build it yet, but we can at least put where it's going to go. And I think I want to put it around here somewhere, near the coast. Right, so if that's where we're going to be putting the farmhouse, what I need to work out is where I'm going to put the fields. So maybe I should mark out a few paths. I need a proper shovel for that. So if that's going to be our front door, we'll have a lovely path coming out the front. We'll have a little garden area. Wonderful. And then we'll just have a path that sort of goes off this way, meaning we can have a field over here. And I think Foxy's putting a mine over there somewhere, so maybe I should just sort of head roughly in that direction. So let's just widen it out a little bit, and we'll make it all look nice at some point in future when we've actually got blocks to do so. I really do want some cobble just so I can put some walls down on the edge of this field, so I think what I'm actually going to do is just dig up a little bit of my own over here. As tempting as it is to steal the villager buildings, we'll just find a nice hole like this instead. On the plus side, I do have a couple of stacks of cobble now, and I think if we can make ourselves a mason's table, which I think we can probably do. So that's given us access to a whole bunch of different cobble, which is going to be nice when it comes to building the farmhouse. But for now, I think I actually just need the stone saw after all that. And I think we'll get ourselves some stone as well, and also use up some of this andesite, just to get a few extra walls and stairs so we can texture it at least a little bit. So I think I'm just going to start marking out where this field's going to go. We're just going to make sort of a janky wall, really, that kind of goes around the outside. Jeez, Foxy, what are you doing? He's having a wonderful time with those creepers. But, yeah, we're just going to sort of mark out a rough wall. It doesn't need to keep anything in or out. It just needs to be a nice big crop field. And we're just going to make it nice and janky. We're going to use a combination of walls. We're going to use some stairs. And I think I've got some slabs as well somewhere. So I have a rough field marked out. This should be plenty big enough for now. And it does occur to me the only bits I'm actually going to be able to automate are going to be down here, sort of all on the same level. But that's fine. We don't need to automate the whole thing. We just need to at least be automating some of it. So what I need to do now is just work out where the water needs to go so that everything stays hydrated. And I think that distance is correct. I guess there's only one way to check. So that's all the field hoed. Let's just get planting, I guess. And of course, as they grow, we'll spread them out throughout the whole field. Just our carrots and potatoes for now, I think. But what I do need to do is set up some automation. And for that, we're going to need a whole bunch of harvesters. So, let's see what we can rustle up. We just need this one. So we need andesite alloys and iron sheets and some casings. Oh dear. And we only have one andesite alloy. So we've got some nuggets, we've got some andesite, and I think we can get some clay. And then if we do that, that, and that. Nope. Maybe these are the other way around. Yep, there we go. Get all that cooked up and we'll get ourselves some alloy. Although if we're going to need 5 for each harvester, because of course we need 1 for the casing and 2 for each of these, we're probably going to want about 6 harvesters. That means we need 30 andesite alloy, and we're currently only going to get, less than half that. I'll see you in a minute once we've got all this together. And there we go, loads of andesite compounds. Let's chuck that in there. But I also need to crush a buttload of iron. I have a feeling I'm about to get very hungry. So for 6 drills, we're going to need 6 casings and all that stuff. Okay, perfect. So we've got our 6 mechanical harvesters. We're also going to want a barrel for storage on this thing. So let's put our actual components we need in here. So yeah, mechanical harvesters. We're going to need a barrel. We're going to need a couple of storage interfaces. So more andesite casings and more iron. Although we only need 2, so we should be all right to get away with that. Because we actually get 4 from just 1 craft, I believe. No, we get 4 chutes, but we only get 1 storage interface. Okay, like that is it, game. It does occur to me we're actually going to need another barrel. So 2 barrels, some chutes, all these things. Yep, that's fine. Right, so we've got 2 portable interfaces, 6 harvesters, 2 chutes, 2 barrels. And because we've got loads of wool, I think what we might actually do is make a windmill bearing. So sticks and... Oh, it would be andesite alloy again, wouldn't it? So sticks, alloy, and wool. Okay, so to make sails, we do this. Put the andesite there. And that'll get us 16 sails. That's fine. That'll do for now. Right, so we should just be able to get away with putting a barrel there. We'll put the 6 spruce planks in. In fact, I'm going to move them back a block. Because that way we can just stick the harvesters to the front of that and then get rid of all the blocks. And it's just a lot less bulky. Although in saying that, we do still need to attach an interface to it, so a little bit bulky it's going to have to remain. So we glue that together, put the mechanical bearing upside down on there. And it has occurred to me, I haven't actually made myself a wrench yet, so let's quickly get one of those on the go. We just need a few golden sheets, a stick, and a cog. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do is stick the windmill bearing on top. Put a random block in the middle, doesn't really matter. Get that bit glued to the windmill, and then we just need to add ourselves on some sails. There we go, and that should start working straight away. Look at that. Which means I can re-hoe this ground. And it looks like we can do a bit of harvesting as well. Oh, look. Well, we can let him do some of the harvesting, I guess. So I think for now what I'm actually going to do is dig up this entire side and put it on the other side, so at least they can get auto-harvested. And for now I'll probably just grow other veg over this side, I reckon. That's all the veg moved. Now we just need to have a sort of collection slash drop-off area for this thing. And we might actually be best off doing that over this side. Let's see how far away it is from this wall. Okay, perfect. So if we were to put everything just down here, stick a chute on top, and then get a storage interface, put it facing that way, and hopefully that should connect. Yeah, look at that. And we're getting veg already. Excellent. That means we can just leave this thing running and doing its thing while we work on a farmhouse, because it'd be nice to have somewhere to actually store all the veg properly. Something I should probably do, though, is just add a little bit of temporary lighting around here until we can afford proper lanterns. But if we use some trapdoors, we can also cover up the water and stick torches on these, so that will help the veg grow at night if we happen to be underground and not sleeping. Job 1 done. Now it's on to job 2, making a farmhouse. Jeez. Okay, I think I'm actually ready to finally start building, so let's get to work. Oh, geez, this pickaxe is slow. Why did I mark it out with deep slate? I think that should work as a basic size. Let's just build up some walls and see how we get on. And we'll use the bricks just to have a sticky outy bit round the side. We don't really have that many bricks, so yeah, just a small accent I think works well. And for the roof, because we've got loads of it, we're going to use deep slate. Maybe that kind of shape? I think that could work. I just need to actually put in the rest of the roof now because, well, most of it's missing. Only needs to be something simple, I suppose. So I cracked on building for a bit, but before I finished, I thought I'd check on the veg progress for our tractors. So we have got... We can do it.
I'm very excited right now. I'm also slightly nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Well, I just think that, you know, once I've got a tractor, that's it for me.
Okay, so we've done the 64 carrots and the 64 potatoes, and you get loads of ore for those. And now, I'm going to submit a roast chicken. Submit the guljalala. And we should get a tractor.
It says 22%.
Well, it says we've only got to do 2 of them.
You've got to do all the foods.
We've got to do all the foods, but we only had to do 2 the crate. Ah, we're never going to get a tractor.
And on that note, peeps, Mr. Beardstone's going to show me what he's been building all episode.
Yeah, so, I made a carrot and potato farm because I thought I just needed carrots and potatoes because, once again, we misread how we were going to get a tractor.
It's nice. It's good. I like it.
It's, it's subtle. Does the job. Stops over there, look, offloads its potatoes and carrots into a little barrel down there.
Yeah, very handy.
Doesn't chop most of the field.
No, well, you don't want it chopping everything.
No, but it does a bit. And I've been working on a farmhouse, but doesn't have any doors or windows or interesting points. It doesn't even have a roof at the back.
Oh, well, can't have everything.
We were chatting about making a factory.
Yes.
Over on that island. Over there.
Yeah.
Pointing with my spear very dramatically.
I noticed.
Yes. So we'll build over there, but we need to build a platform or something. We need to like flatten it out and lay some stone. So I'm thinking maybe we've got loads of cobble now, right? Can we just cook up some of that, get some stone, and just put like just a big stone platform for now?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
I don't know how big this platform's going to end up being, but for now I'm just going to make it as big as I can with the stone we've got. But I mean, my thinking is right. We're gonna need to make a cobble farm, right? And then from that cobble, we'll probably get almost everything else in the game. So we're going to need a giant cobble machine, and then we'll just attach everything else to that in one giant mess of a factory.
I'm not sure we're going to have enough stone to fill out quite the area that you were expecting to be filling out.
Well, for now, it doesn't need to be a big area. It just needs to be as much as we can cover.
Do you know what? This platform looks an ideal size, Mr. Beardstone. It looks absolutely ideal size.
It is an ideal size, and we're going to be able to build lots of factory things on it.
Yep.
We're going to have all of our Hoojima Watsits and doodads.
I'm quite thirsty. Are you thirsty, Mr. Beardstone?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you're thirsty, because I'm thirsty. So I'm just going to hey, look at that over there, over by that village over there.
Over by that village.
Can you believe? I just they quickly throw something together quick for us. There we go. Lovely. Perfect.
For the love of, you just destroyed my platform.
No,
I
got
just
you
building that.
You got your blocks back.
No, I didn't.
You're welcome.
I placed stone. You've given me. I'm gonna have to go smelt that again.
Well, plus side, we can have a beer, but there is a bit of a problem, Mr. Beardstone. I haven't brewed any yet. It's going to take 20 minutes, so...
Oh, for the love of... I have to say, I think we made some really good progress today. Despite the mess that has been created along the way. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job.
Right. I'm going to the pub.
We'll have a pint in the beginning of the next one, Mr. Beardstone.
Right, okay, let me guess. We've got to wait 20 minutes, yeah?
There's 3 minutes left.